Hey everybody, good morning. It is Friday, December 21st. Hell yeah, holidays are upon us. It is officially the Christmas holiday weekend, and it's also some other holidays happening. So I hope everybody is enjoying their wonderful day. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put some of these lights, these are UV string lights, inside of this ashtray that I'm going to be pouring in epoxy. I'm going to be using glow pigments and things like that. So generally when I start these, I kind of just start with a random weave from somewhere. Kind of get these arranged in there. And as I go, I must note, kind of where things are hitting the sides and things like that. Not that it matters, I just have to make sure that it's not pushing it out of, its out of its form. So I try to like loop these lights and give them some kind of tension a little bit so they stay where they are. And also it kind of helps with it just laying up in there. Yeah, so I hope everybody's having a wonderful day and a great week. I hope everything's gone well with your, your planning for your holidays, or if you're not celebrating, you're planning for your new year. And if you're not celebrating that, I have to move these over. I kind of got a really good concentration here, but I noticed that it's kind of a little too much. I'm not gonna have enough for the whole ashtray, so I want to make sure that I have that. And I'm just gonna do it around the edge. I don't really generally go into the base of it. It's just a preference of mine. It's something I can do if anybody does want anything like that. By all means, tell me. I will make anything for anybody out of anything I can. I love the challenge. I love the imagination behind it, and I always, I really appreciate it. So yeah, if anybody has any challenges or anything they want to throw my way, let's do it. So, what I'll do, I'm gonna run this wire over to one of these corners. And I have some of these tools here. These are little keepers. I'll make them. And they kind of stick between here and here. Just to kind of, when I pour, the wire won't float to the top. Because that's what it does do. It floats to the top. So as you can see, there are a bunch of different sizes. So I'm going to kind of clip it just a scotch little big. Leaving an angle on the end. A slight angle. Just so it catches when I place it. Like so. That's a little loose, right? So I'll just go to a tighter version of it. Trying to make sure I'm not pushing my side out of whack too much. It is a little bit, but out here I can tell I'm not too far away from being on point. So that's very good. So I'm going to need one here as well. These, just guess them, and you can put them at an angle, any kind of angle you want. I prefer lower angle so you don't see too much of the wood. It takes away from the glow pigment and stuff. But yeah, do you, man. Take what works for you and then leave the rest. There are a million ways to do this. I assure you of that. I can stand testimony to that. Give you testimony to that. Still trying to think about this too, where I want it to come out. Have it come out this side, and then like right here, and then try to grind it down, because it's the thickness. But I leave these hanging out. I hope it's not too much of an inconvenience for people. If it is, please let me know, so I can adjust fire, as they say in the military. Speaking of just fire, that one just shot way far away. Anyway, happy days to everybody. I like doing these videos, and I've been doing them a lot more frequently, obviously, than I ever have, because I made them before, but I never really posted. And there's a number of reasons why. Nothing to do with anything but me. But now I've had, a lot of experience, time, all that stuff to, work with the videoing and then getting used to the process. Yeah, you can see it, that fell down. I pushed it down. And it's it's something I really enjoy doing and sharing because, you know, that's how I learned. I learned through other people sharing their skills, their experiences, and you know, I'm kind of the person that takes, you know, an experience from one profession and understand that it's connected to many other the skills, you know, the basic fundamentals of it. You know, everything's basically connected. You know, so I try to take that mentality with me everywhere I go, in the hopes of gaining better understanding in the world around me, and also gaining skills and things to fill my time. Go a little deeper with that. So see how I kind of pinched in there a little bit? It's good. It's on a reinforced corner here, so I don't have to worry much about it, you know, pushing out of whack too much. Here, a little bit more delicate, so, you know, use your discretion as you, and usually angle your stuff up, because remember, everything's floating, so it's going to get pushed to the top. So if there's force coming up this way, this will dig in a little bit. Not necessarily dig in per se, but you know what I mean. And if you don't, you'll see. We give it a little bit more tension. It's not too out of whack. See, it's kind of shifted a little bit. I gotta make sure that I figure that out. And I can also do those kind of adjustments with these toothpicks, especially in this kind of mold. It's a nice mold. There's a lot of, see, I didn't really center it per se, but I did bring it back on. Let me see if I can get that perfect. Dead nut. Is that dead nuts right there? I can't tell, but it's all right. It'll all come out in the wash, as they say. It's the beauty of this medium and these mediums, you know, together. You know, epoxy, stone, wood, etc. They were really forgiving, and it's really nice. And I've had, you know, I've been doing this work for fucking 30 something years. I'm 43 now, so I grew up with a hammer in my hand, man. For sure. Most people in my family are tradesmen, engineers, things like that. So, you know, I always took a shine to labor, skilled labor, learning new skills, learning how to manage those skills through, like, you know, I went to college for a while, gained a degree, a couple degrees actually, but you know, that the purpose of all that wasn't to go and say it, was to go to, I needed that interaction with humans, and to have, I love debate, I love learning new things, I love hearing people's minds, the way that people's minds operate. That all intrigues me very, very much. And you know, I'm just really excited about all of this, all of it, everything. And like I said earlier, party people, there's more than one way to do this. You know, I'm kind of used to this way, so to me this makes sense. It's least time constraining. And that's a little too small, I think, to be in this area. Shit, I just not see what I do. So I do that sometimes. I kind of rob Peter to pay Paul, and I pay the price for it. And you know, end up pushing things out. So again, this is a time-consuming process, but it's also worth it every fucking step. Even if you only get one light in there, you know, it's really it's really dazzling. And am I pushing this way too far out? I think I am. No, I'm not. Fine. It's fine. The closer you get to the bottom of the mold too, it gets a little tighter down there to its you know, true shape, true width. And so, you know, if I'm kind of flaring it down here a little bit, it's not really no big deal. It'll all work out. Come on, Brost. You got this, buddy. You got this. Yeah, again, these toothpicks are to prevent the wire from floating to the top and getting all up into piece. And I'm about finished here with this, and I'm going to stop, and then I think I'm going to go on a live stream and pour this. How's that? How's everybody like that? I hope you have a beautiful day today, by the way. I hope everything's well with you. I hope you're finding your peace, using the world around you to benefit you and to help others rather than hurt or be hurt. And if you are being hurt, find somebody who cares that you're alive, please. It's the best advice I've ever gotten and could ever give, actually. And I want to maintain that kind of like life understanding. That's what I'll do there. I'm going to grind a little channel to bring that out, and then this will kind of sit out because the three things are right there, the rests for your particular indulgence. Ooh, you didn't have enough tension in that one, so please don't fall out. It's like the operation here. Try a different approach. I'm trying to get this wire set. It's not as easy with these. So I'm gonna cut this down. There, that's there. So it's flared a little bit. These wires won't float anymore. And over here might be a little bit of a concern. That might come up and out actually. So I'm gonna do one more quickly. And then I will pause for a bit, get all my colors and pigments ready, and then I'll be back for the next big thing. Which is not just the pour. I'm gonna do a Christmas pour. I'm gonna do Christmas colors, a little silver and gold, red and green. I'm gonna stick with that, and hopefully, let's see how much bigger that is. It's huge. I'm gonna tip the tip so I don't poke through my mold. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that at all. At all. I'm gonna try that down there so it's kind of stick. There we go. So there it is. That's my prep for this ashtray, and I'm gonna take a mild break, and then I will be back for part 2 of the pouring of the ashtray. All right. So I love you guys. Be good at it, and thank you.